This is very exciting. We've just started the renovation. The contractor was here. This is on the weekend, of course. The contractor's not here right now. And I'm looking at this, what the work that's been done, and it's actually, it's fun. It's fun to see. It's interesting to see the boards that were here before. There's no insulation to these walls. It goes right out in there. So we're going to, of course, put insulation in. To the right over here, you can see this was a sort of fake brick treatment that's coming down. You can see I can put my finger in there. It's very, it's really not very efficient and not very pretty. And of course, we're going to make it look terrific. Further on the right, there is a window, which is the old. This is the old window from the 1950s. It's a casement window, single pane with aluminum. The aluminum, of course, is a very good conductor of heat and cold, of course. So there's no insulation, especially from the aluminum. And of course, the window itself is not double glazed. This we are going to replace with a single pane, double glazed. It's just a window insert that the contractor will just frame around and make it as a window, much less money than a window itself. This is where the wall oven was, and you can see exactly how it's like I feel like I'm doing like looking into history over here. So here is the wood studs, here are the wood boards. Very, very simple, no insulation at all. This is the decorative material that was here. That's this fake brick that was actually made out of brick, I should say. It's a brick veneer, and this was the look that was here. The laundry room is what one walks through this sort of side door, and I've always hated that about the house. So this is the door. It's going to remain over here. And the idea is that this large space, which is the laundry, is going to be divided into two. Up until this point, which is this large divider over here, is going to be a wall separating it. This will become the laundry room. This will become a mudroom and entrance. And here you can see the outside siding of the house. Originally, as it was, we're going to take this down and add insulation and also repair this wall. Of course, typically that one finds in a situation like this. This is the drain from the waistline from the kitchen sink, and this is a short concrete wall. And on the other side of this wall, through this wall, is where the waistline goes into the septic tank. I can't remove that, it's just too expensive. At this point, we're going to now build a little window seat that should be very charming, that will conceal this and provide a little bench for this mudroom area. That's kind of a typical on-the-fly design change that one makes in a project like this, which has really worked very well in here. Typically in this structure, as you can see from these old jalousie windows and the way that this was the exterior, this is the sort of this was like an outside little port, like a closed port that was developed at some point. It has a concrete floor, no crawl space, nothing, and it's very, very cold. It has no insulation, and that's what we're going to change. So first of all, looking at the walls over here, you can see there's literally, this is the outside, there's just no insulation. A giant radiator that was here pumping out tons and tons of expensive heat. These jalousie windows, at one point we put these little storm windows made out of lucite. I think there had been some storm windows here we couldn't find, but it's really very, very ineffective and very inefficient, and this of course is now going to change. And of course typically one of the downsides of having all this openness was that being in the country here we got lots of mice and insects and things that would come crawling in through the space. Project has a great dumpster, and of course we're going to be throwing our own trash in it. What's nice is over here there is the metal cabinetry. I spoke to the contractor. I said, why isn't the metal cabinetry in the dumpster itself? Well, of course he might either reuse it or he might sell it to for scrap. Either way it's terrific because at least it's recycling. Recycle and try to get as much as we can out of every project. And something always comes along. In the laundry we have a soapstone slop sink or laundry sink. That's lovely. I mean, this is typical Bucks County. So much they make sinks or made sinks out of soapstone. You can still order them. They're very, very expensive. And this is a lovely old one. And it has a stand, a little metal stand sitting next to it. And we're going to set that up with just a cold water supply in this little shed, this little lean-to shed. side of the garage, and this is going to be our little potting shed, another little asset